as normal, I'm going to be running the class from just back here, but I'll be popping over throughout the duration to check on how you guys are getting on. So we're going to start off in a seated position. Now, if you want, you can sit on top of the cushion instead. Just realized I didn't mute you all. 1 second. Sorry. There we go. Sorted. Fab. Right, pop on top of the cushion if you want to be a little bit comfier or you find sitting cross-legged uncomfy at all. Now, as we've done in previous weeks, you'll find that your legs cross one way normally. So for me, I put my right foot under my left leg. Try and do the opposite way, swap them over, just so that we're stretching out that other side of the body. Now we're just going to do some neck circles to begin with. It's going to lower the chin down to the chest, and then we're going to go all the way around the clock, stretching out nicely. So when your head's at the bottom, should be feeling that up the back, then up the left shoulder, then up the front of the neck, and then out the right shoulder. Just going to do 5 of these in each direction. So another 3, 2 left to go. Well done, guys. Last one, and then we're going to change direction. And the other way. Just 5 here. A lot of the work we're going to be doing today is focused on the upper back, so the shoulders, the arms, the neck, hopefully loosening you out from any upper body work you've been doing this week. But also, I know a lot of us spend all day at our desks as well. So hopefully this will help a little. And just one more here, guys. Well done. Okay, give yourself a shake off. Shoulders a nice shake out. So to start off with, we're going to do some stretching of the neck. So if you want to grab your left arm, pop it over to the right-hand side of your head, pop your right arm out to the side next to you, and slowly, slowly tilt your head down towards the shoulder. Now, you don't want to overstretch. You don't want to be feeling pain. You want to be feeling about a 6 or a 7 on the scale. And you should be feeling this down the back of your neck and into the shoulder as well. Now, we're going to hold here for about 30 seconds, remembering to breathe nice and deep. So nice and deeply in and nice and deeply out. In and out. If you can, walk those fingers a little bit further away from you. A little bit more of a stretch. Another 3 breaths here. Well done, guys. Starting to switch off from the world around you a little bit. Okay, back to the middle. I'm going to swap over. So the left arm goes out to the side, right hand comes up and over. Comfortable distance for the hands to begin with, and then gradually tilt to the side. You will find that one side is a lot tighter than the other. So for me, I can't go anywhere near as far this way. I'm going to stay here again for another 30 seconds. Just deep breaths in, deep into the belly, and then sighing out all that breath. Now on the exhale, as we did before, if you feel you can walk the fingers a little bit further, then go for it. Well done, guys. Another 3 breaths here. Fab work. Another 2. And last one. Deep sigh out and gradually let go. Give yourself a bit of a shake off. Right, now I know a lot of us have been doing some tricep work in the upper body this week. So we're going to be stretching out those muscles in particular. So I'm going to swap back to the right arm. We're going to take that over the head. And we're going to take the left arm. That's going to meet at the elbow. I'm just going to turn around quickly so that you can see how that should look from the back. So you should have the hand palm facing your back and then the left hand onto the elbow. From there, we're going to take a nice deep breath in. And as we breathe out, just apply a little bit more pressure. And you should start to feel a nice stretch just down the front of the arm. Now make sure you're not putting the pressure directly on top of your elbow. We want to be pulling it in rather than down, because we don't want to do anything to that joint. Nice deep breath in and out. Now this breath, we're going to try and breathe in for 8 and then sigh out for 8 as well. So with me, and we're going to go in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on the exhale, a little bit more pressure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to hold here. Close those eyes down if you like. Switch off from the week. And we're going to keep the hand here, the arm down for another 15 seconds. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Well done, guys. Well done. 2 more breaths here. And last breath. And let go. Well done. Oh, got a bit tingly in one arm. Right, we're going to go over to the other side. So left hand comes up and behind, palm flat against the back, the same as we've just done. Take the right arm, not on top of the elbow, to the side. Gradually a deep breath in. And on the exhale, apply the pressure until you can feel that down the front of the arm. Well done, guys. Now, as last time, we're going to breathe in for 8, and on the exhale, we're going to sigh out for 8 as well. So with me, 3, 2, 1, deep breath in. 7, 8, and out for 8. Apply a bit more pressure if you can. 7 and 8. Now we're going to stay here for 15 seconds. Now, while you're in the stretch on this side, you can wiggle those fingers, stretch them out, stretch them narrow, flex the hand. Use this time to move that wrist and hand through any range of motion. And what you'll find is that you start feeling the stretch in the tricep in a few different places. So we're really stretching out the whole muscle. Well done, guys. Last 5 seconds, just bring it back to flat. And in 3, 2, 1, release down. Whew. Well done. Okay, we're going to go for a crossbody shoulder stretch now. So again, we're going back to the right arm, bringing it across the left of the body, grabbing it with the left arm. Again, careful of the elbow. Try and be a little bit to the side of the elbow. And then we're pulling, oh, that's very tight. Oh, pulling that in. Now you should be feeling this across the top of the shoulder here and also across the back of the shoulder as well. Again, deep breaths in, guys. Today is all about developmental stretching. We're really tight in the upper areas of our body, just from the lifestyles that we lead, our heads always in our phones, in our computers. We're very tight. So today we're focusing on strengthening and lengthening those muscles, which means we're going to be holding the stretches for a longer period of time, around 30 to 40 seconds at least for each one of these. Some of them with breathing focuses as well. But for this one, just breathe in and out as you need. And we're going to be here for another 15 seconds. Well done, team. Well done. Wiggle those fingers if you need. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, and we're swapping straight over to the other side. Exactly the same here, guys. Mind the elbow, using the arm to pull back, and we're stretching out that shoulder area. Nice deep breathing in your own pace at your own time. We're going to stay here again for around 40 seconds. Now, if you want to feel the stretch a little bit more, imagine that someone's just placed a weight or a brick on top of that shoulder, or a piece of string is pulling it down to the floor slightly. And as you lower it a bit more, you'll feel a little bit more of a stretch. Well done, guys. Keep going on that one. I'm just going to come check that we're all okay. Well done, everyone. Looking fab. Perfect. Another 10 seconds here. Keep the breathing going, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Well done. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let them go. Oh, well done, guys. Right, if you are sat on top of a cushion, you're just going to need to remove it just for this next exercise. Just otherwise, it's going to be a bit awkward for you. So we're staying seated, and I've been really naughty. I've crossed my legs back the other way. Try and keep them the opposite way to normal if you can. So what we're going to do now is some spinal rotations. We're going to do these in a seated position now, but throughout the class, we're going to gradually lower down to a lying position. We're also going to rotate the spine out in a lying position in a bit as well. So we're going to take the left hand to the right knee. I'm going to take the right arm about, oh, knocking the Wi-Fi over, just behind you. So you're wanting it to be about, if directly behind you is 12 o'clock, you want it to be about 10:30, 11 on the clock. Now I'm going to take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, you're going to rotate to look backwards over that right shoulder, stretching through the spine. Keep the body nice and upright, chest proud, like we do in lots of our upper body exercises. Keep that form, and that way you'll feel it all the way from the top of the shoulder down through the center of the cervical spine region and all the way into that left hip as well. Keep the breathing going. Deep breath in and out. And on our next exhale, see if you can turn a little bit more in and out. Well done. And we're just going to hold exactly where you are. No more moving. Just hold here for 20 seconds. Close the eyes down. And I'm going to leave you 20 seconds to take your mind wherever it wants to go. Well done, guys. In 3, 2, 1, and we're going to come back to center. Whew. Now we're going to take the right hand over to that left knee, and this time the left hand is going back to that 10:30, 11 behind us. Take a deep breath in. Keep the body nice and upright, shoulders back, and as we exhale, turning to look back over that shoulder. Well done, guys. Keep the breathing going. And on your next exhale, once again, just giving it a little bit more if you can. Feeling it this time all the way from the top of the left shoulder, down through the center of the spine and over to the right hip. Now we're going to stay here again. I'm going to leave you for 20 seconds. Switch off, completely close down those eyes. Just focus on your breathing and nothing else. Well done, guys. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release back to the center. Whew, nice. Okay, now I'm going to reach for whatever you've got. So if you've got your dressing gown strap, if you've got your jumper, whatever you're using, or your resistance band, I'm going to demonstrate with a resistance band just for today. So you're going to stay in your seated position. Now, what we're going to be doing is working on the mobility through the front of the chest and the shoulders. So take your resistance band or dressing gown band, whatever you're using, get a little bit taut, You want the arms to just come out so that you can feel that the back is nice and engaged. Chest forward, shoulders roll them back and down. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lift that all the way up above our head. And now we're going to bring it down until our arms are at a 90-degree angle, still keeping the tension exactly where it is. Slowly lowering those elbows. You should feel the back stretching out, the chest nice and forward, chest proud. Oh, when you get to about 90 degrees with those arms, you should really feel that stretching out across the chest. If you're not quite feeling it, a little bit more of a pull out to the side. Well done. Now we're going to lift back out. Oh, breathe out. And as we breathe in, we're going to come down again. Stretching that chest. 2 breaths here. Well done, guys. And then the next exhale, releasing back up again. Nice. Take a second to reset, roll the shoulders back down, and we're going for another one. Deep breath in and down. Let's go. Well done, guys. Now, you may have a little bit of the shakes. That's okay. That's fine. It's just the tension in those wrists and arms. Try and keep them as loose as you can. Focus on the chest being proud. Final deep breath in. And this time, as we lower out, raising the arms, we're going to take them all the way behind us, keeping the band or the rope wherever you've got it. Now I'm going to come up to my knees just to demonstrate, but you guys stay where you are. And now we're stretching through the chest again, wrists where they are, and we're just going to stretch out, push the chest forward, and you should feel that all the way kind of under the armpits, through the top of the chest, tipping the head back, looking up at the ceiling. Well done, guys. Now the further you can push against the resistance on your arms, on the belt, on whatever you're using, the more you'll feel this. You don't want to feel it at more than a 6 or 7 though. And keep breathing. Deep breath in and out. In and out. One more breath. Deep breath in and a big sigh. Well done, guys. Unwrap that belt, pop it down, and take this second to have a drink of water if you need one before we go into the next little flow. Okay, we're going to come down now, uncross the legs, and we're going to come down into our child's pose we've done before. So feet underneath the bum. Now knees can either be together or slightly further apart, whatever is comfortable for you. And slowly reaching forwards, chest coming down to the floor, but keeping that bum as close to the heels as you can. Now we're going to stay here initially, just for 30 seconds, just to reset ourselves, close the eyes down, and think back to that breathing again. Try to get it back under control. We've just been putting some tension through the body, so it might be a little bit erratic again. Just try and get back into a rhythm, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Staying in that child's pose position. Well done, guys. Now I'm just going to leave you here for another 15 seconds. Just stay where you are and switch off. Well done, everyone. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to come up onto all fours. So our hands are just under the shoulders, our knees are directly underneath our hips, and the toes, they can either be down or they can be tucked, whatever's more comfortable for you. I find that having my feet flat, the top of my feet flat against the floor is a little bit more comfortable for me. So now we're just going to take some time moving through this position, back into child's pose, up to the front, wherever you need to move, move. If that's wriggling the hips out, that's fine. If that's wriggling the shoulders out, just take a few seconds to really circle that position and do anything you find your body needing to do. We're going to meet back in the middle in another 10 seconds. Well done, guys. Just follow the movement that your body wants to make. And back up to all fours when you're ready. Perfect. So now we're going to move through our cat-cows. We've done these before, but just to remind you, when we're doing the we're focusing really strongly on the pelvic tilt here. So when we're going through and tilting forwards, our head's coming up to the ceiling and the bottom of our spine is pointing up towards the ceiling as well, creating a nice arch in the spine. So coming through, and then we're rounding up. The bum's coming down to the floor, the forehead, the top of the head down to the floor, and a curve through the spine. Now we're going to move through these at your own pace, pushing back through. And on the breath in, lifting the spine, tucking the head, tucking the tail, and exhaling again. Lifting the head, lowering the belly, lifting the tail. Now I'm just going to leave you to move through these at your own pace now for a minute, just moving through. Slower if you want to spend a bit more time in each of them, a bit faster maybe if you want to focus more on mobilizing those areas. Just working through the spine, waking it up a little bit and stopping us from being quite so hunched over as we normally are. Try and keep the breath in as you tuck the head and tail, and breathe out as you lift the head and tail. Well done, guys. Last few repetitions now. Well done. And final repetitions. Well done, guys. Now we're going to meet back in child's pose. Now we're going to move into our Cobra Pose. So we're just going to pull ourselves forwards, tuck the toes, and pushing up. You want those hands to be as under the shoulders as you can. Now I keep my feet flat again. If this is a little bit uncomfortable for you, then join us in a slightly lower lifted Cobra, not straightening out the arms. If the pressure through the elbows is a little bit too much, opening up the chest. And if you're in a higher Cobra, stretching out through the back as well. There's the lower one for you again, and the higher one. Well done, everyone. Keep the breathing going. Perfect. Well done, everyone. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to meet back on the bum, swivel round so that we're sat on a bum, legs out, upright. Okay, now we're going to slowly lower down to a seated position. So first off, we're going to come up into a boat pose like so. So our feet are up in front of us, arms outstretched, heads looking just above the toes in front of you. Now this is really should be turning the core on as well. So we're lowering the back slightly and we're really gradually going to lower ourselves down, down, straightening the legs a little bit further. And when you just feel like you're starting to shake, we're going to hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower the rest of the way down to the floor. Now, if you'd like, pop your pillow underneath your head. We're going to work through some arm stretches, which I know from the floor might sound a bit weird, But we're down here until the end of the class now, nice and grounded. So what we're going to do next is stretch out our wrists. Again, something that's really often overlooked. We're constantly typing. There's a lot of tension in there. So you lift your left arm up to the ceiling, then take your right palm on top of it. So your left palm's facing the ceiling, right palm's facing down on top of it. And you're just going to pull those fingers gradually back towards you. That's it, well done. Stretching through from the wrist down to the elbow. Now, this might feel really awkward to start with, or you might not be able to flex very much at all, because it's an area that we never stretch. We always overlook. Keep the breathing going. Well done, guys. Perfect. Another 5 seconds here. Okay, now we're going to rotate. So the left hand faces back towards you. Instead, the fingers are facing back towards you. The right hand goes on top of it still, so both palms facing down. But now we're stretching out the front of the arm instead through the wrist. And again, we're just going to hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. I'm going to swap over to the other arm. So right hand up, facing the ceiling, left hand on top. Ooh, and pull that back towards you. Now this one feels a lot tighter. I'm right-handed, so if you're also right-handed, you may find a little bit more tension in this one. Keep breathing. Well done, guys. And in 3, 2, 1, we're going to switch it over. Fingers face back, hand goes down, and we stretch the other side of the arm. Well done, guys. Now just got 2 little stretches left now. When you're ready, lower those arms back down to the side. Okay, we're going to take the right arm out straight to the side, or you can have it at a bent 90-degree position if you haven't got the room like me. You're going to take the right knee with the left hand and take it slowly over to the left-hand side of the body. Your head is going to face out to that right arm. Oh, now you may click as you rotate the spine, that is okay. There's a lot of tension here. So just a little spinal rotation to finish off. Breathing down deeply. Imagining that breath going all the way to the bottom of the spine and then sighing it out. Well done. I'm meeting back in the middle and swapping over. So the left arm comes up, the right hand to the left knee, and that one gradually comes over to the right hand side as you look to the left arm. Oh, that was a click. Well done, guys. Just rotating through that spine, opening it up. A nice deep breath in. Imagine it going all the way down to the bottom of the spine and then sighing it all the way out. Okay, we're going to put the legs back down. Hands, palms facing the floor. And we're just going to take 3 deep breaths here together with our eyes closed to close off today's class. Deep breath in. And sigh it out, big sigh. Deep breath in. Big sigh. And the last one now. This is your last time to be able to sigh out the week. Ready for the week ahead. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Well done, guys. Whenever you're ready, start to wiggle those fingers and toes. Blink those eyes open and gradually sit up. Ooh, bit by bit. Ooh. And you are done.